Over the past decade, Kelowna has seen some incredible growth, but in my opinion, we haven't seen anything yet. Over the next 10 years, Kelowna is set to completely transform. We're talking the largest retirement wave in Canadian history, driving people directly to the Okanagan, to a 40-acre waterfront parcel of redevelopment that is set to change the downtown. And landmark projects like UBCO's 43-story tower set to bring energy, talent, and jobs into the core. Add in thousands of new businesses opening their doors and a major renovation happening at Kelowna's International Airport. It is clear that Kelowna's biggest decade is yet to come. Today I am breaking down the 5 biggest reasons why Kelowna is set to thrive over the next year, what's driving the growth, why it matters, and how it all comes together. Plus what it means if you're looking to invest, retire, or move here. One of the biggest reasons I think we're headed into a huge decade of growth is that the retirement wave has just begun. By 2030, a quarter of Canadians will be age 65. That's the peak of baby boomer retirements. Now here's the thing. Almost every week, we are having conversations with people from all over Canada who are planning out their retirements. And the Okanagan is almost always top of their list. Why? Well, compared to most of Canada, we have mild winters, stunning lake and mountain views, wineries around every corner, and that slower paced lifestyle that most people are looking for. And it's not just Canadians. We are having more and more conversations with dual citizens and US residents who are looking to move north. With everything going on in the United States, more and more Americans are reaching out to ask questions about what it would look like to relocate to Kelowna. That's real demand, and I think it's only going to accelerate. And since we're on that topic, I am Andrea, a local realtor with the Collective Real Estate Group, and I specialize in helping people buy, sell, and relocate to the Okanagan. So whether you're thinking of making a move, retiring, or investing here, I'd love to be your go-to resource. You can find my contact details in the link listed below or book a call directly. I'd love to connect. Secondly, it's not hard to see why so many people choose Kelowna. At the heart of it, what it's really about is the lifestyle. And in comparison to other places in Canada, it's hard to beat. We've got over 2,000 hours of sunshine per year, hot, dry summers, mild winters, and a full 4 seasons to get outside and enjoy. What's cool is that it's not just retirees we're seeing make the move anymore. It's professionals, families, and those who can work remotely who are making the move. And why? Well, because where else can you hike Knox Mountain in the morning, eat lunch on a winery patio, and paddleboard at sunset? Or head to Big White in the winter, all within an hour of your home. Sure, in the summer, there can be a risk of wildfires, and in the winter, we might have icy roads. But the climate and lifestyle just brings such a massive draw for people from all walks of life, making the choice to call Kelowna home. It has become a sweet spot for those who are looking for more out of the place that they live. And Kelowna isn't just a tourist destination anymore. Our economy is broadening, and we are seeing strength in digital and tech, agriculture and wineries, healthcare, education, and even some advanced manufacturing. The tech story is especially exciting. When we look at the Okanagan region as a whole, there are nearly 800 tech companies, over 32,000 people working in tech, and nearly $5 billion in annual economic impact. This is huge in comparison to a decade ago. But here's the thing. In Kelowna's own backyard, these numbers are still strong. We've got 467 tech companies, over 20,000 people working in tech, and nearly $3 billion in economic impact. These companies are scaling, exporting, and bringing in new talent, and the momentum is contagious. And we're not stopping there. The 2025 to 2030 Regional Economic Strategy is zeroed in on building innovation clusters in clean tech, agri-tech, and health innovation. So we're not just doubling down on what we're already good at, we're actually building new frontiers for growth. Another factor that will allow Kelowna to thrive in the coming years is that we're building for growth. Kelowna's international airport is already number 9 in Canada and saw a record of 2.1 million visitors in 2024. And it's currently under a massive expansion project so that it is set to handle the demand in the years to come. So here's what we see firsthand. When we are working with clients who are doing the research of where to live in the Okanagan, the fact that Kelowna has an international airport is a huge draw. Whether you are a snowbird, a business owner, or maybe you have out-of-town residents, having a direct connection right here in Kelowna is a huge advantage and sets it apart from other cities in BC. And on top of that, the city's 2040 official community plan is focused on concentrating densification in the core and along transit corridors, protecting green spaces, and keeping neighborhoods livable. Now that is smart planning. Just looking at a couple of the projects on the horizon, like the Toko Mill redevelopment site, it's a 40-acre waterfront redevelopment site that is set to completely transform the downtown core. The new UBCO downtown tower, which is set to bring students, research, and vibrancy into the downtown core. And the Vintage Development, a newly permitted project in the North End that is set to have 1,100 condo and townhouse units, new parks, and commercial space. It's designated to create a whole new urban district right next to its neighbors, One Water Street and Waterscapes, right across from the waterfront. These projects are ambitious, but it is showing that Kelowna is thinking long-term and laying the groundwork for a decade of transformation. And the final reason why I think Kelowna will continue to grow and crush it is through business development and job creation. Kelowna is a place where people are building businesses. In the first quarter of 2025, the Central Okanagan added 3,400 more jobs than it saw in the same time period in 2024. Most of those jobs were found in healthcare, accommodations, tourism, and the food sector. And to top it off, we saw a 4.5% increase in new businesses in 2024. That means more entrepreneurs are setting up shop here, whether that be in tech, professional services, retail, restaurants, you name it. With population growth comes built-in demand. With more people, it means we need more schools, more clinics, more housing, more services. That pressure creates job opportunities across almost every sector. So what does this all mean? Well, when you factor in the retirement wave, the diversified economy and growth, the lifestyle, smart planning, and all those projects are on the horizon, I think it's fairly clear to see that Kelowna's growth is just getting started. In my opinion, we haven't seen anything yet, and I believe that in the next couple of years, it will be an incredible window of opportunity for you to buy or invest in Kelowna's real estate market. As interest rates continue to soften and the demand continues to come back, all of these factors will start to work together. And when they do, the growth that will continue to transform Kelowna will be more vibrant, more connected, and even more desirable than it already is. This has always been an incredible place to live, but the next decade is going to transform what it looks like to call the Okanagan home. And I don't know about you, but I am so excited to see about where Kelowna lands as we watch it transform over the next decade. And let me know in the comments below if there is something you think would need to be added or changed to raise the quality of life here in Kelowna. And again, if you are looking to make a move, invest, or looking to plan your retirement here, I'd love to connect. My details are below, or you can book a call with me directly. And if you have found this video helpful, then hit that like button, tap subscribe, and let me know in the comments where you are watching from. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.